What up, YouTube? It's your girl MEDUSA. Long time no see, I know, but hey. Today I wanted to get up on here because one, I miss making videos, and two, it's some shit I just really want to talk about, okay? So, a little backstory. I've been vegan for about 7 months now, pulling up on 8. And I'm very strict about it. I'm very conscious about what I put in my body. So, a couple weeks ago, my friend gave me a cupcake that we both thought was vegan at the time, and long story short, the cupcake was not vegan. It was, you know, a regular ass cupcake, and I freaked out. I couldn't believe that I ate something that wasn't vegan. I was so upset and I felt disgusting. I don't even fucking like cupcakes, but I just decided to eat it because fuck it, it's vegan, right? Joke's on my dumb ass because the cupcake was not vegan, okay? I'm still mad about it. As soon as I got home that night, I drank 2 green smoothies and ate an entire stalk of celery because I was just so grossed out. So I think a good thing to do when you are in a situation like that where you accidentally did something that you weren't intending to do, it's just good to remind yourself of why you were doing it in the first place, because it's easy to get down on yourself and feel bad about yourself and just want to give up like altogether. I wanted to not only remind myself of why I went vegan in the first place and reassure myself that I'm not crazy for freaking out about eating a cupcake, but I also want to just put it out there in the universe because I do meet a lot of vegetarians. So let's get into it, okay? But one of the main reasons I stopped eating dairy is because I wanted my skin to clear up. Like, that was one of the reasons I stopped eating meat. Dairy is linked to acne. I've suffered with acne pretty much since I hit puberty. And I still suffer with it. Cow's milk is legally allowed to have 40 million pus cells per liter. And I know a lot of people have debunked that and be like, oh, milk doesn't have pus in it. Au contraire. A lot of those cows are sick. A lot of those cows are not well. A lot of those cows are being pumped with all types of chemicals and steroids and all the types of shit that makes them sick. It's not natural for them. So a lot of the cows have infections, and those infections cause pus. The dairy industry does not give a fuck whether the cow is infected or not because they go through pasteurization and all that bullshit. So if a cow has an infection, they're still gonna milk the cow. That infection, that pus, that blood, all that nasty shit that you don't want to be consuming is going into your milk. You eat. Your diet comes out through your energy, your hair, your skin, your nails. Notice that about 4 or 5 months into me being vegetarian, my skin was a lot, like, substantially less oily than it had ever been. You know, my breakouts had been a lot less severe and a lot less frequent. I've noticed that I really only break out like either the week before or the week after Shark Week when I'm stressed the fuck out, or when I was busting down Panera mac and cheese 3 times a week. So as part of my skincare routine, I had to cut out dairy. I had to. I can honestly say my skin has never looked better. Second reason I don't fuck with dairy is because dairy cows ultimately become meat cows. So by consuming dairy, I was still causing suffering to the same animal that I said I wouldn't cause suffering to by eating its flesh. So it kind of was like a contradiction. To piggyback off that, like I said in my last video where I was talking about being vegetarian, I talked about energies and the transfers of energy. And when I really thought about it, you know, consuming dairy, I'm still putting that traumatized energy in my body because it's the same cow. I'm just not eating the cow. I'm eating a byproduct from the cow. So this is probably the biggest reason, the main reason that I went vegan. I really just don't fuck with the meat and dairy industry at all because I don't condone rape. The dairy industry is so sexually abusive, it's insane. Like, I don't see how this shit is legal. In order to produce milk, you have to be pregnant or have recently given birth. The milk doesn't happen without a baby. These cows are forced to get pregnant from the earliest time that they can get pregnant until they're old enough to be slaughtered and used for meat. I really don't want to get into all like the gory details of how they exploit the bulls and how they exploit the cows. I'll leave a link below to someone who talks about all that stuff, just no holds barred, you know, she just lays it out for you. I don't want to put that in my video. I'm just gonna, but you get the gist of it, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that simple fact, I can put myself in the cow's shoes. Like, how would you feel if you were captured, you were away from your natural habitat, you're away from your home, you're being forced to be pregnant repeatedly for years and years and years. You never get to see your babies, being injected with all these drugs and all this shit that makes you sick. Then you gotta be hooked up to these painful machines that takes away your baby's food and they don't even give it to the damn baby. And then when you get too old to produce milk, they murder you and sell your body for profit. Don't know what is. That is enough for me to not eat dairy ever again in life. The reason that it's illegal to have sex with an animal is because the animal cannot give consent. How is that any different from the dairy industry? Those cows are not giving consent. It makes me so mad. Like, it infuriates me. As far as eggs, I've never really been an egg person. But for the same reasons, I will never eat eggs again. Those laying hens are being exploited, they're having things taken from them that they're not consenting to, and not having to eat a chicken period doesn't really sadden me, so yeah, eggs are pretty easy to give up. When I tell y'all I used to be a meat lover, big one. My mother always used to tell this story when I was 2 years old. I don't even remember this shit. But she made dinner one time, and I think it was like rice and cabbage and beans or some shit. At 2 years old, I looked at the dinner, I slapped my hand down on the table, and I said, "Where's the meat at?" Meat was life, so much so that at the age of 6, I had high cholesterol. I know, 6 years old, I was a little bacon monster. Cholesterol is only found in meat and animal byproducts, which increases the risk of heart disease, which is the #1 killer in America. The vegan lifestyle is cholesterol free. Cholesterol is essential to our survival. Our bodies produce the exact amount of cholesterol that we need. We do not have to consume cholesterol to survive. So there literally was just no reason for me to not go vegan, especially seeing as how anything I want to eat, there's a vegan option for it now. And if there's not a vegan option for it, then I probably don't need to eat it anyway. I love ice cream. That is my guilty pleasure. That is the thing that I love so much. I will never give that up, okay? I like it in the winter, the summer, the fall, the spring, morning, noon, night, okay? Ice cream is life. Let me show you something. Let me show you my freezer. So yeah, just because I'm vegan does not mean I have to give up my favorite things. Like, I have way too many cartons of ice cream in there right now. It's kind of embarrassing, but you know, hey, I'm human, alright? That's really it. Like, I mean, there's not a lot of reasons that I switched from vegetarian to vegan, but the few reasons that I do have mean a lot to me, and they hold a lot of weight. You know, so much so that I changed my entire lifestyle. Like, I won't even wear leather gloves. It's honestly been the best decision I've ever made. Like, I feel so good. I've thoroughly enjoyed my journey to getting here, and I'm still enjoying it. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm a foodie. I love food. I love to eat, and I've developed a love for cooking because I love to eat. Really rewarding experimenting with different types of ingredients, different recipes, different ways to cook shit, finding alternatives and vegan substitutes for shit that I used to eat all the time. And it's just really nice knowing exactly what's in my food. So with all that being said, I'm making it about y'all ear. If y'all like this video, make sure you like this video. Leave questions, comments, requests down below. And thanks for subscribing to my channel, because it's getting to be a lot of y'all. And always remember, stay black.